scathing state report out today on San Diego's deadly hepatitis outbreak last year says the county lacked a strong sense of urgency in addressing the spread of the disease. 20 people ultimately died. NBC 7's Danny Freeman joins us now with details of that report. And also, Danny, you spoke to a homeless advocate about all this.
That's right, I did. Now, hepatitis A, the highly contagious liver disease that often affects homeless people and illegal drug users, is a vaccine-preventable disease, according to the CDC. And a new report out from the state says the city and county of San Diego could have prevented the spread of Hep A had they gotten those vaccines to people faster. John Brady has lived the reality of San Diego's streets.
It was one of the most challenging times in my life.
But Brady, no longer homeless, is now a vocal advocate for homelessness issues.
You know, being on the streets is a horribly negative experience.
All the more reason why Brady was disappointed when he read Thursday's state assessment of how the county handled last year's hepatitis A outbreak.
Yes, it's frustrating. Over 20 people died from this, largely people that are impoverished and living on the streets.
The 52-page audit released by the independent California state auditor said the county knew the outbreak was growing, yet failed to plan adequately. This graph from the report shows Hep A cases picking up in March when the county first announced an outbreak. But it's not until September, with the disease spreading faster and faster, that the county declared a local health emergency. The report says only then did the county and city kick vaccinations and hygiene efforts into high gear, and the cases dropped throughout the fall. When asked if this audit warrants a change in leadership in County Health and Human Services, Assemblymember Todd Gloria said he didn't know.
I think that it's not about the mainline workers who clearly were concerned about what they were seeing and asking for action. It may be that there are others in the organization that maybe should look inside closely and think about what this would mean in the future and whether or not they can respond accordingly.
The main priority for Brady?
Well, the number one thing is that we need to provide a safe place for everybody who's unsheltered in this city, period.
Now, the county and city both said in statements they appreciated the audit and reiterated their commitment to improving communication and emergency response planning. However, the county and Board of Supervisors Chairwoman Kristen Gaspar argued the report was redundant compared to their own analysis done this past May. Danny Freeman, NBC 7.